Hello. What's up? What's up? Good morning, guys. Good morning. I tried to change the top. I tried to put the Taurus season as the topic, but it wouldn't let me fix the topic. So if you see Pisces season, it's not Pisces season. I'm here for Taurus season. Man. Drop y'all signs. Drop y'all signs, guys. Drop y'all signs when y'all come in. I want to see what signs, what energy I'm pulling in. As always, let me know what y'all signs are. I don't know. What's your Zodiac sign? Drop your signs when y'all come in. Gemini, okay. Shout out to you, Yvette. Gemini in the building. Okay, another air sign, Aquarius. I see you. Air signs. Okay, so off the gate, we putting air signs in. That's what's up. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How y'all feel? Anybody that's coming in, drop y'all signs. Good morning. Thank you, Thea. I appreciate you, girl. As per usual. Yeah, I know it's Taurus season, though. Drop y'all signs. Okay, Cancer. Okay. Cancer. You caught a flat tire? That sucks. That's not good. That's never good. Aries, okay. I see you. Fire sign. Fire sign in the building. Big Taurus, for sure. For sure. It's the season. It's definitely Taurus season, I'll tell you that. When your birthday, Thea? What's your May Taurus or April Taurus? Aries, I see you, Aries, though. Byron. Yeah, drop your signs, you know what I mean? And I got questions, let me know what y'all want. What y'all want to know. I hope you get that tire taken care of, man, because that sucks. Big Taurus energy, man. So we got the air signs, we got fire, we got all elements in here, pretty much. I only seen one earth sign so far. Have y'all been seeing my videos I've been dropping? Check it out. I just dropped like 2 new videos. Okay, May 4th. Okay, May Taurus. Okay, I see you. That's 5. May 5th. Okay, another May Taurus. Shout out to you. So Taurus is in here for real. They know what season it is. That's what's up. May 8th. Okay. Okay. Yeah. My birthday April 30th. My birthday next Sunday. What you got planned? What y'all got planned for y'all birthdays? Because I know Taurus, like, they be like, my birthday coming up. And a lot of times we end up not doing nothing sometimes. You look like Taylor Williams. I always look like somebody. They shall look like a whole bunch of people. But I don't know who's Taylor Williams. I got to look that person up. I always look like somebody. Somebody always said I look like somebody. For sure, Taurus is in the building. Hello. What's we talking about? Whatever you want to talk about. But you know it's Taurus season. But we could put your if you got a question, put it in. Drop it in the comments. I'll answer it. We talking about Zodiac sign. We talking about astrology. But I don't know who Taylor Williams is, though. I don't know who that is. Special K. Yeah. Capricorn in the house. Okay, another earth sign. Okay. Oh, Tyler. I look like everybody hates Chris. Gemini in the building. I look like everybody. I don't know. First they saw, I look like a lot of people. Like, I hear a lot of people. Like, it's crazy. But that's the first time I heard that one, though. Tyler Smith. I look like Tyler Smith. Yeah. I get a lot of people. I'm telling you, I got the guy from Love and Basketball before, like a couple. That's probably who they say I hear that the most. Love and Basketball guy. Who else? Somebody said I look like Lamar from the BMF. Like I look like everybody. That's crazy. But I see Gemini. Oh yeah, Omar Epps. Yeah, that's the boy that keeps saying I look like him a lot. Um, I always look like somebody. I don't know. No, you do look like someone. Oh, here we go. Yeah, yeah. I'm a Taurus. I'm a Taurus, guys. I mean, hello, Karma. I'm assuming your name is Karma. Yeah, I'm a Taurus. My birthday April 30th. Your birthday's on 4/20? Your voice remind me of Jason Weaver. Oh my goodness. Not Jason Weaver. Yeah, I'm an April Taurus. April Taurus. Yeah. I'm stubborn like them all. May Taurus, April Taurus. One thing for sure, we stubborn. Gemini women are not masculine energy. Gemini women can have masculine energy, but Sagittarius woman is there. So Sagittarius is Gemini's sister sign, and Sagittarius has more masculine energy than a Gemini, I'd say. But Gemini can actually, I guess it's because of they can definitely channel that masculinity. Like Geminis know how to get the job done. Like the women, they know, like Gemini women, like I know like a lot of Gemini women, like they're like they remind me of Gemini women remind me of uh, Geminis remind, because they're so mutable, like they're the type of women that will like do any type of job. Like there's no limitations to like Gemini women. Like they can channel, they can really channel that masculinity. Like they can actually but Sagittarius women are usually more masculine than Gemini women, honestly, for sure, right? But like I said in the video, like there's no job too strong. Like there's no job too hard for like a Gemini. Like one thing about Gemini, like they are like well-rounded people. Like they're like people that like that's from it, that does this, that does that, that does this. Like they're very very well versed, right? They're very very well versed, right? For sure. I'm stubborn too. It takes so much convincing for me to change my mind. Yeah, stubborn should be Taurus's first name. Or if it's not their first name, it should be one of their names. First, last, or middle, like whatever. But jack of all trades. Yeah, but as for Gemini woman, we'll say Jill of all trades, right? But all right, so but as far as Taurus is being stubborn, like Taurus is a fixed sign, so the energy is gonna, whatever our energy is fixed on, that's that, right? Like we're like a tree, right? That does not likes to move, right? So when we are fixated on something, that's all fixed signs, right? All, which is why all fixed signs are stubborn, because it's fixed energy. So if it's a thought, it's a fixed thought. You know what I mean? If it's a mood, it's usually a fixed mood. Um, Tauruses does not like to budge, right? Unless it's on their own time, right? So this is what makes us stubborn, and we don't like to be wrong. Tauruses do not like to be wrong. Like I just posted, yeah, I post right. Gemini's definitely get like dude, they're like well versed, but so for Taurus, like that's what makes it stubborn, because like we like what we like, and we like, and we know what we know. So it's just like anything that's fixated, like anything we're fixated on, that's what it's gonna be, right? So like I had posted on Instagram today, I said that find me a Taurus that's wrong, and that's ever wrong, and I'll give you $1 million bill. Like one thing about Taurus, like they feel like they're never wrong. Even when they're wrong, they're not wrong, right? Tauruses, we know a lot, but I think that we don't like to be wrong. I think Tauruses don't like to, like we hate not to know, and I guess like we don't like to be to be wrong. So for a Taurus to say that they're wrong, they have to be really, really mature. Like they have to be accepting of being wrong, right? So like that stubbornness though, like can cause us not to ever feel like we're wrong. Like, you know, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with being wrong. You know what I mean? Like, and I used to be like, I'm a Taurus, so I know it. Like, like I would actually make something up. Like, it's not intentional, but it will make sense to me, but it won't make sense to anybody else. So, but I could be dead wrong, but I would try to convince whoever I'm speaking to that I'm not wrong. Like I'll make a point that probably don't have nothing to do with what we're talking about, and make it have to do with something that we're talking about, just to be not wrong, just to be right. You know what I mean? With Tauruses, like we're never wrong. Like that's the energy that we, you know, and it's kind of hard to do for Taurus, because that stubbornness is different. Like our stubbornness is different. It's really, really different. But the good thing about being stubborn is that I look at things on both sides of the spectrum. It's cool to be stubborn. Like sometimes it's like you know. Sometimes I call it stubborn, and sometimes I call it knowing what I want. Yeah, that's the toxic trait. But being like this, that's what I call it. People call it stubborn, and me, it's like I know what I want. Like I know what I want, but sometimes that's not always right. You know what I mean? It's not always cool, and that's probably one of our most toxic trait is the stubbornness. Like, but I know a lot of other signs that are stubborn. You know, like Leo could be very, very stubborn. Our sister sign Scorpio is another stubborn sign. Like I think a lot of people have Libras can be stubborn too. Although Libras are not fixed signs, Libras can be very, very stubborn too. Aquarius, right? So when you mix, yeah, everybody can be stubborn, but I think that Taurus stubbornness is on a different level, and because of our nature, like the bull, and like we don't like change, so we don't like people to change our mind. We don't like people to change anything that we don't like changes. You know what I mean? Like unless we're making a change, if that makes sense. And even when we're making a change, we still may not like change. But as a Taurus, and as like, you know, like as a human being, can be good. Change can be good, right? That's why certain signs will have a hard time doing with Taurus is because, like a Sagittarius, I see Sagittarius, like for instance, right? Sagittarius hates routines. A Taurus love routines because they're fixed energy. So Sagittarius it'll be hard for Sagittarius and a Taurus, like a Aries, like these signs they got like cardinal energy, or even mutable signs. Like it'll be hard. It's hard to deal with us. Like my wife, she's a Pisces. Um, I'm glad that I married who I married to, because if I married another fixed sign, there's a lot of things I would not do. I wouldn't travel the way I would travel. Like it's a lot of things like I would be like bored. I would be like a person that just like to just make money. And it's like life is not only about making money. Life is not only about making money. Like money is needed to, for in life, but it's more to life than money, right? Tell that to a Capricorn. Tell that to a Capricorn or to another earth sign, right? But it is Taurus and Pisces. We actually get what? Yeah. Yeah. Taurus don't like any type of change. Shake my head. They are so stubborn. Yes, we are. Us Taurus, we want control, and we very stubborn. But it's very to, like, I can actually see. Yeah, every sign got some type of stubbornness to them, but our stubbornness is to another level. I can actually see where sometimes my stubbornness can actually, like, I can actually, in a conversation, when I'm having a conversation with somebody or like a debate, like, I can actually see the energy, like, when I'm being stubborn, I can see, like, they're like, this dude is not changing his mind, or this dude is, like, he's not getting it. And it's like, and I'm putting myself in that person's shoes. It's like, yo, like, that'd be kind of frustrating, though. That'd be frustrating, like, to deal with somebody that's so stubborn, because it's like, yo, like, sometimes I think we gotta open up our minds more. We gotta open up, like, like, we're very strong-minded people, and that's tough to deal with. That's really tough to deal with. And like, I do astrology, so I'm not gonna, like, I can't just talk about every sign and then, like, not talk about my sign, right? And it's my season, it's our season, Taurus season, so it's only right. But it's called stand your ground. Yeah, I call it knowing what I want. Let me see. I see somebody said, "What do you mean by fixed sign?" All right, so fixed signs, right? All right, so in astrology, there's different types of energy, right? So there's mutable energy, which means adaptable, like, mutable, right? Then you have cardinal energy, right? That will be Cancer. That will be Aries. That would be one more. Cancer, Aries, Libra. So cardinal energy is basically that's the people that create, that is the spark. Like, is the spark that basically, like, new energy. Capricorn, right? That's new energy, right? And then you got fixed energy, right? That's Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus. That's energy that's still. So, all right, so this is exactly how I'm gonna say it, right? Picture of fire. Let's talk about, like, there's different types of fires, right? Like, so fixed energy would be a oven. Fixed fire will be like a campfire. That's fixed fire. That's fixed energy, right? Cardinal energy is basically like the spark. Like, imagine like turning on the stove. Like, that's the igniter. Like, so that's like the people that kind of like bring the new energy, right? If that to make sense. And mutable is like mutable basically is adapt. So it's like, let's say a fire. When fire, like so if you're burning a piece of paper and you go ahead and take another piece of paper and you put, you burn that other piece of paper, it's like adapt. It's like basically it takes different forms. Like, it's adapting to its environment. So when a fire, like a house is on fire, it's like, how can I say it? It's just fire. It's just, so that's what I mean by energy. Mixed is mutable, so that's adaptable energy. You got fixed energy, that's like fixed, like focused, like, and it's still. And cardinal energy is like new energy, like that's who starts it, like who brings like the spark, right? So that would be Aries, Cancer, Libra. That's cardinal. Then you got mutable, right, which is Virgo, Pisces, Gemini. One more, I think Sagittarius, and then you have I say fixed, mutable, and cardinal, right? So yeah, that's the energy. There's different energies, right, with the elements. So that's how it works, whatever, right? So It's called standing. I swear that already. Um, I hope I explained that right. Taurus and Leo married for 7 years. Yo, okay, so I know for a fact that Glove that's I mean, I'm glad that you guys I'm glad that that you're married for 7 years. That's real good. But knowing a Taurus and knowing Leo, that is a stubborn little thing right there. It's a stubborn relationship right there. Like because Leo is a fixed energy as well, right? Like fixed energy. So that all fixed signs are stubborn, no matter what. Like they're stubborn. So I want to know, Glow. Hey, Glow. Who is the one that says sorry first? Because I know like Leos and Tauruses, like we're both. I mean, it could be fun, a fun relationship. You know what I mean? But I know for sure, like you guys are both stubborn. Aries are cool. They just play victim and play dumb. Aries, do they play victim, play dumb? I can see why you say that, but play dumb. I don't know about playing dumb. I don't know about playing dumb, but I know a lot of other signs that could play dumb. Like Aquarius likes to play like they're slow. I don't want to say it like Pisces can do that. Um, Sometimes Virgo can do that too. But these signs, Virgos are very very smart people. Like they're very very smart people. Like very very smart people. Aquarius is very very intelligent people. I was married to a Taurus 25 years. Turns out I never really knew him. Gemini. All right, so with Taurus, right? One thing about Tauruses are the type of people. I'm a Taurus, so Taurus are the type of people to live double lives, and it could be a good thing and it could be a bad thing. Like you won't get you because Tauruses are private, especially the April Tauruses. They're usually private people. Like they're private. Like you won't really know so much about Taurus because like they don't like to open up. Like even if you think that they're opening up, they open up to as much as they want to open up. But the more comfortable that they are with you, is the more that they'll open up. Like maybe that Taurus probably really didn't really feel comfortable, but 25 years, and guess what? One thing about life, I don't care who you married to and how long you married to, you will never know somebody. I don't care. I don't care who you are. I don't care. Like you will never know everything about a person, or everything that they done. Like I don't care because people. Good morning. People are, you know, like people are funny. Like, but a Taurus, a lot of times Tauruses, they will they like like Taurus people like can take you on a roller coaster, and like Taurus people are full of surprises. Like you see these Taurus people like that you would never think that they look like how you not to. All right, let's be honest here, right? They said don't judge a book by its cover, but we all do it to some degree, all right? And the point I'm trying to make is here is that I know a lot of Taurus people that do not look like these people look like like upstanding citizens, of the community, but they're like into crime. They're into crime, they're in the crime. Like a lot of Tauruses, like especially in, like crime where it has to do with money, right? Whether it's tax, like doing fraud, scamming, like selling drugs, whatever. Like Tauruses can be full of surprises, man. I'm telling you. And that's a fact. 420. Okay. Yes, we are. Yeah, 420. You on that? You on a day national? You know, because we are upstanding. I mean, we are. I'm a Taurus, but come on. I know what's up. Next sign. Next sign will be Gemini. You know what I'm saying, but I did miss Aries. Did I miss Aries? You missed. I'm not going in no particular order. Like I'm just going with the flow. Like whatever I see in the comments, I'll just like comment on that. Like just you know. Yes, he had a whole other life. Yeah, for sure. A Taurus would do that. I mean, no. So Yep, that was him. See, we are never wrong. We are always right. I know. Show me a Taurus that's wrong, and I'll show you $1 million bill. Real rap. Show me a Taurus that's wrong, and I will show you $1 million bill. For real. But I seen a couple Geminis in here. I seen some people wrote Cancer, Aries. All those Taurus season, we're gonna talk about whatever you want to talk about, cause that's what we're here for. I'm a Taurus too. He's telling the truth. Yeah. FB 199. Yo, that's crazy with the Taurus, like how we're never wrong. So what about Gemini? What you want about? All right, Gemini's an air sign, mutable air sign. When people say Gemini are two-faced, I don't think that they're two-faced. They're multi-faced, right? They have different, like a lot of moods, right? This is why I can never say a Gemini is two-faced. But I understand why people say Gemini are two-faced. But Gemini have multiple personalities, right? Geminis are actually competitive people, very, very competitive. Like sometimes, like when they're like operating on a low vibrational scale, that competitiveness can actually kind of like be like turn into like a little bit of like jealousy, right? Misplaced like energy, basically, right? A Gemini. One thing about Geminis, they're always thinking like steps ahead of somebody. So they like to play mental games. All air signs will play mental games, right? Gemini are the ones to play mental games. Like, and I like to call Gemini like a human chessboard, right? Or a checkerboard. So it's like if I make this move, so Gemini are the type of people to throw out bait words. Like they will like, or like whatever, like they like to say things because like, so they're like, if I say this, that's gonna cause them to say that, or if I do this, it's gonna cause them to do that. This is how Gemini thinks. If you want to make a Gemini mad, make them feel dumb. Make them feel like you outsmarted them. That will make a Gemini piss. Virgos too. But make a Gemini. You want to make a Gemini upset? I'm not trying to tell you guys to upset a Gemini. I'm just saying like that's a way to like if you outsmart a Gemini, they don't like that because it's like how can you try to outsmart me if I'm the one that's supposed to be outsmarting you? Like they're the ones that's like the tricksters, right? Because Mercury is the planet of trickery. So mind you, Geminis are tricky, and so are Virgos, because Virgos share the same planet as Gemini, right? Mercury, right? It's that planet that's the fastest planet. They're very, very good with their words. They're very witty. So these people are, and they're also tricksters. Mercury is the planet of trickery. Okay, so that's just a little bit about Gemini. Yeah, I have to throw Virgos. I have to throw Virgos in the mix, right? Because I'm going to tell you, right? Because Virgos, because if I'm talking about Gemini, they share the same planet, right? Which is Mercury. And Virgos have similar traits. And not only that, Virgos are mutable, and so are Geminis, mutable signs. So somebody said in the comments that we're not like I guess something about their face being two-faced or whatever. They go off of energy, basically. What was that? They said that we're not two-faced. We just adapt to, right? So all mutable signs adapt to, right? Adapt. That's what mutable is, right? So that's Pisces, right? That's Virgo, that's Gemini, and that's Sagittarius, right? These people are the ones that like go with the flow, chameleons, right? So these are people that's like their energy automatically shift, like, and they will actually match your energy too, right? Like these are people that like, so like when somebody asked me what's fixed energy, like a Taurus, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. It's like their energy would stay the same, right? Until it's like kind of like changed, like somebody changed it for them in a sense, right? But like but like even if they might try to change their energy, like a fixed energy will usually stay the same. But with a mutable sign, they're the ones that's doing the changing. They're the ones that's doing the matching. Like they're the ones that's doing. You all right, Johnny?
Yeah.
Is there anything that you need?
I did.
Huh?
I did.
You good?
Yeah, that's a me told my boy.
Huh?
That's a me told my boy.
What card is that?
My play toy.
Your credit card?
Yeah.
Why? Let me see it. What are you gonna order something?
No, I just
Hey,
back
let me see.
call it.
You gonna call it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Bring it back when you're done, okay?
Yeah.
All right, my man. Sorry, guys. I'm grinding right now. All right. Best match for Libra would be like Leos. Leos are good with Libras. Aries is good with Libras. Um, Taurus can go well with Libras because of that Venus aspect, right? That's a good match for Libras too. But let me not skip. Geminis are chameleons. Yeah, I'm a Gemini. My boyfriend is a Virgo. Yeah, like y'all. Yeah, that's a match. That's like a match. Like when you met your match, Geminis and Virgos are similar in some ways, but you guys are very, very mental people. So you guys be going at it. Who are compatible with Geminis relationship wise? That would be Sagittarius. That would be Leo. That would be what else is a good sign? What else is a good match? I wouldn't do Gemini and Gemini because that would be like crazy. Yeah, I would do Leo with Gemini. Sagittarius, I would do Gemini. There's one more. I would say is one more. What's one more? I'll probably say like Aquarius is on too. That's cool. But Virgos and Geminis are a good match too. I would say that's a decent match. Like I say, if you've been in my lives before, I always say use astrology as a guide. Don't use it as the end all be all because if you want a relationship to work, it takes how many people is in the relationship that's involved to make it work, and it's how bad you want something to work, right? But yes, there's signs that's compatible than others. That's more compatible than others. You know what I mean? But honestly, use it as a guide, okay? That's what I will always say. We surprisingly balance each other out. Yeah. I can imagine honestly. That's why I said Virgo and Gemini will be a cool match. Which zodiac sign do you believe have magic powers? Ooh, I think all zodiac signs have powers, right? Or like right. So like I would say like water signs have like the intuition powers, right? Like the emotional intuition, like premonitions, like like Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, right? But then like an earth sign like Taurus, they have like a sixth sense. Like Taurus will have sixth sense. Virgos also have like they be having like it's a it's kind of like a sense of a premonition too. Like every zodiac sign has an ability, honestly, right? Some is psychic abilities, and some is just more so like a gift. You know what I mean? But Scorpio, like they said that if you see a Scorpio, like if you have your third eye open, you can see like the actual Scorpio's tail, like the tail of a Scorpio. It's crazy, yo. Like astrology is crazy. But I don't want to get into all that. That sounds kind of scary.
$30.
Okay, my man. Air sounds are charismatic that way. What are the best match? Oh, I did that already.
I'm gonna send my money to 2 o'clock and get snack.
Snacks?
Yeah.
When?
2 o'clock come.
All right. Well, what kind of snack?
The chips.
From where?
Wawa.
All right. So when Naeem come back, we'll tell him. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I got you. Hey, what's up? What's up, guys? Geminis have the most intellect in my experience. Yes, they have the most, one of the most. Hey baby, please get your liver checked. Something is going. All right, so I have sickle cell. All right, so um, if you know what sickle cell is, that's basically what's going on with my bilirubin and stuff like that. Like my liver is cool, like my eyes been yellow since about I was 8 years old, right? So basically, so basically with my eyes, right? My eyes is actually an indicator on how I'm feeling, right? The darker my eyes are, like that means my cells are breaking down. I'm sickling. My cells are sickling. Um, I'm in a crisis. I'm having pain, right? Sorry guys, I'm at work right now. All right, Johnny, you good?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll wait till Naeem come back, okay?
Yeah.
He got the van. All right, so
Or you would just walk.
yeah, I know, but just wait till 2 o'clock, around 2 o'clock, and we'll see what he do, okay?
Yeah.
All right, I got you. Yeah, so yeah, guys, right? So that's why my eyes is yellow, right? Because my cells are breaking down, they're sickling, right? I had a crisis last night, especially when it's raining. Like I'm in Philadelphia, so when it rains, like I can feel it. I can actually feel when the rain is about to come because my body will be hurting and all that from the pressure and all that. But yeah, so like my eyes been like that since I've been like a child. I have sickle cell. Yes, sickle cell. Yes, my eyes are jaundiced. I'm not. Yeah, my eyes are jaundiced because of my bilirubin, right? Caused by the sickle cell. So that's what it is. That's why I don't make. Yeah. So yeah, that's all it is, right? I mean, thank you for your concern, guys. I appreciate it. But so like usually the people that's on my live, they know, like they know because like um every time, sometimes I made a video. I was in the hospital one time, but this is why, like, I will go live more often and more frequently, and like I'll drop more frequently. But like I have sickle cell, so like if I don't feel good, I'm not doing nothing. Like like as far as like going on making content, I don't like if I don't feel it, like I don't feel good. I can't get the energy. My creating spirit it don't mix well, and I just don't do anything. So like so basically it can affect my consistency, right? But I'm actually trying to work on that, like work when I'm not comfortable because um I like because I think good things can come from this, right? Like just me talking to you guys, honestly, um it lifts up my spirits. You know what I mean? It lifts up my like it gets my my creativeness going. It does everything for me. Like it does more good than bad for me. You know what I mean, so like when I see a bad comment, like I don't want to say a bad comment, but like listen, man, I'm grown, so like, and I don't get my feelings hurt easily, but I really appreciate the concern for like, and look, y'all rock with my energy. I'm rocking with your energy. Follow me back. You know what I'm saying, follow me. I got content for you guys. Very unique to see each sign and each person. Yeah, my miserable people. No, but I don't think that person that said it in a bad way. They were just like saying I should get it checked out. My eyes, right? But I really appreciate the concern. But I dealt with this since I was a kid. Like why my eyes are yellow. My eyes are yellow because of my sickle cell. All right. So let me move on. Like, let me stop. Let me put the violin away. Okay? All right. Back to the topic. I think that all signs possess magic. Youth just have to know where to look. Exactly. That's a fact. Just trust your instincts, intuition. Right. I believe women on the zodiac sign have powers. Every sign has their ability, right? Like I'm gonna make a video on that because that's an interesting topic, right? But I remember There's zodiac signs that have like that's intuitive, and it's not only women, right? Women on I think the women when it comes to intuition, it's probably more stronger, right? Because you guys already have the intuition of from the gate, right? But men has that too, right? But it's not. I don't know. It's different from with women. Like even Virgos have that, right? Like when you have a gut feeling, that's a that's an ability. When you have a gut feeling, when you pick up on things, that's an ability. Aries, they're very can be like they have like a more of like a spiritual type of gift, right? Aries are one of the most spiritual signs. So are Sagittarius, and that those people are very smart, intelligent. Like Aries are very intelligent people, right? Very intelligent people. Like on a spiritual level. I'm not gonna lie to you, right? There's different types of intelligence, and we all just have to tap into it. Water signs have emotional intelligence. Earth signs have more so like a practicality intelligence, more like a logical intelligence, right? And then you have like a with the air signs more so like a cerebral, intellectual in type of intelligence, right? But all Virgos are paranoid. All Virgos are paranoid, right? Which can cause Virgos. A lot of Virgos actually can give themselves, or a lot of Virgos have anxiety, and a lot of times Virgos have anxiety. A lot of times Virgos can actually give themselves anxiety that they're always anxious. Like if you notice, a lot of Virgos are anxious people, right? Like they're nervous. They have a lot of nervous energy, right? And sometimes Virgos can actually give themselves a lot of anxiety, even depression, guys, depression too. Like so Virgos have to really be careful because that wanting that perfection, that overthinking, that wanting control. It's so bad. Virgos have to be careful, guys. Virgos, you have to be careful. That's one thing with your mental health. Please, Virgos, take care of yourselves. It can get very bad. Capricorns too. Like Capricorns, I'm not gonna lie, they're one of the signs that are up there as far as I don't want to say the word, but unaliving themselves, right? Because of like goals and like goals that they want to achieve. Like they have things be bad. Things be bad. I think that is why Beyonce doesn't. Yeah, Beyonce, like Virgo, she's a Virgo energy. Michael Jackson, like they don't like to be. All right, so Virgos got a thing right towards like you. They're very critical people. So when they're criticizing and they're analyzing, that's just their nature, right? They do this the same thing that they do to people. They do it to themselves. So Virgo are very hard on themselves, right? When it comes to like criticizing, like Virgo feel like as though like everybody are judging them, but because that's just like how their mind works. Like so, this is why it's a lot. This is why they have like a lot of nervous energy, but Virgos, like Virgos can actually use their ability to do great things, honestly, right? But they gotta actually get it under control. Once they got it under control, Virgos are so powerful, so powerful, and it can be a good service to to people, like because that's the sign of service, right? They can be very helpful. This is like when they evolve and they're like on a higher vibrational scale. Virgos can be a very good plus, like a very good addition to your life. Like Virgos are the type of people that will come into your life and then fix you up. They will fix you up because Virgos know how to do this. They'll be like, oh, this is wrong, that is wrong, this is wrong, this is what you're doing wrong. If you do this, you treat that. They pay attention to details. They can come in to fix your life. But the problem is that Virgos can fix your life, but they have a hard time, fixing their own, right? Pisces do the same thing too. This is why Virgos will actually attract a lot of people that needs to be healed, right? A lot of Virgos always end up with people that's toxic. So do Pisces, right? Because these people are like Pisces are healers. Virgos are people like they're like fixer upper people, like they like sign of service. So and they're opposite sign from each other, so they carry the same type of energy in a sense, right? Some is more in like a so basically they attract people that needs help, that needs fixing, right? But you have to remember, like you can help somebody out and all that, but you have to help yourself too. You know what I mean? Don't get lost in helping somebody, fixing somebody, and then you forget about yourself because one thing about like Virgos, they can actually forget about themselves, right? Like Virgos, all earth signs can give you the best advice. They can give you the best advice. Like they can tell you, they give you great sound advice. Tauruses can give you great advice. Capricorn got good advice. Like Gemini give good advice too, right? So, but I'm telling you, like Virgos can attract people that are very, very toxic in a sense. You know what I mean? But they like to help people. They like to take people as a project and work on them, if that makes sense. Taurus fix everything. Taurus, Taurus, we fix everything, but I mean we can fix some things. I don't think we fix everything. We see what's wrong. We can see what's wrong. We know what's wrong, honestly. Like where that's where the advice comes from, right? This is I guess what you were saying, like Taurus fix everything. Like we're good at giving advice, good sound advice, because that's to tell you like the ability of earth signs, right? They're like it's the practicality, like the common sense, the logical, right? You know what I mean? Like you have to remember common sense is not common, right? And so that's why earth signs are very, very good at like when it comes to like logical. Like there's different types of intelligence, right? If you wanna work on your emotions and your feelings, you go to a water sign, right? Go to a water sign because water sign can show you how to operate, you know, emotionally if you're not, like if you're not a person that not into emotions, but they can show you how to do that. You know what I mean? Fire signs, they can help. They burn through reality, right? Like they the ones that's like that's why fire signs are usually kind of blunt, right? Like they truth tellers in a sense, right? Especially Aries, right? Sagittarius, they will tell you the truth in a joke. This is why their joke can seem kind of harsh because the truth kind of hurts. So that's why Sagittarius when they tell a joke, it kind of stings because it's like it's some truth in that. And my daughter. All right. What about Virgo and Capricorn? All right, Virgo and Capricorn. That relationship. It can be a cool relationship because on a like you guys are both earth signs, so you guys are both down to earth, and you can understand each other in a sense where it's like on a logical standpoint, Virgo can teach Capricorn to be more flexible, right, and to pay more attention, and Capricorn can teach Virgos like not to like okay how can I be like how to like because Virgos are like overthinkers, so at times Virgos their thoughts can be scattered, right? So like it's like all right, so when it comes to earth sign, imagine all three earth signs are building a house, right? You got Taurus, you got Virgo, you got Capricorn, right? So Capricorn is the one that is like the seed that came up with the whole idea and the plan that oversees like the company, like they're like the owner of the company, right? Then Taurus is the ones that's gonna actually sit there, get the bricks, and then build the house, right? And then Virgo is the one that's gonna actually say, oh wait, that's gonna control the blueprint on how the house should be built, like pay attention to the details, right? So we all can each learn from something. So in a relationship, like that will be a good relationship as far as like building each other up or like building or running a business and stuff like that. But pay attention to what's in your Venus, like your birth chart, your natal chart. You have your Venus. That's how you love, right? But any relationship are compatible in a sense can work if you want to make it work. But some signs are more compatible than others. Like Virgos go well with like a Scorpio. That's gonna be kind of crazy, but it can work, right? Virgos can go good with another Earth sign, Taurus, right? But Capricorns and Virgos can go good because of the fact that like it's Earth and Earth in a sense. So it can work. It can definitely work. I be hearing that, man. Capricorn men are too damn sneaky controlling. Virgo men can be controlling too. I think that no hate towards Taurus men, but I hear stories about them. You're gonna hear stories about every sign for real, for real. Like, why do people think Pisces are dumb or not intelligent? Because people think that Pisces are dumb and not intelligent because I'm gonna tell you why, right? Because Pisces got this thing where they play dumb. But Pisces are very, very wise. That's the word. Pisces are wise, right? That's the grandparent of the astrology of all the zodiac signs, right? They're the last sign, right? So they got that. If you notice, a lot of Pisces, they got that childish spirit, but they also got that mature energy, right? Even as children, like they're very calm. When they're operating, like they can have that calm and mature energy, right? But they're very wise people. But Pisces are not dumb. They play dumb. They're very, very good at playing possum. God used Taurus to speak to people. I mean, what about mine wants divorce but don't want to go get the papers but still want to live with me. Naughty Juice ATL. Are you referring to Taurus? Because you talking about Tauruses are secretive, right? Like I said before, I don't know if you were in here, but Taurus are the type of people to live like double lives. Like we can live double lives in a sense. It's like it's more to what meets on the surface, right? It's more like Taurus are actually deeper than what you think they are, right? And then you have to remember, right? What's Taurus opposite sign? Scorpio. Scorpio is a secretive sign, right? So you embody the energy of your opposite sign, right? So like internally, like we embody with the energy, that Scorpion energy, right? So Scorpios are very, very secretive, right? So that's another thing, the way to look at it too. Capricorn men are so damn sneaky controlling. All right, Virgo. Okay. Yeah, all right. I see what you're saying. What about two Virgos? Ooh, chaotic. You guys can understand each other, but then like eventually it can be very, very chaotic. I wouldn't really recommend a Virgo and Virgo, but again, it can work, right? But you guys are gonna have very, very similar traits, characteristics. So somebody's gonna have to know like how to like fall back. One of the two gonna have to know how to like all right, like we're matching each other's energy because they're both mutable signs and y'all both are Virgos. So you guys are gonna match each other's energy. So somebody's gonna have to chill, right? Because that's gonna be like a very, very critical relationship, right? Like, because one thing about Virgos, when they're mad, they will nitpick at things. They will nag and nitpick, be upset, and that goes for both sides, both genders, right? You know what I mean? So, what about Sagittarius men? Sagittarius men, yeah. What you know about Sagittarius men? Sagittarius men, they the type of signs to like they let you like Sagittarius men are like the one type of men to be like they can be very, very romantic. Like they know how to like they can be very, very romantic men, right? Um, at first they won't type show that like they're that they're controlling. They're gonna like kind of let you do you. But once the more that a Sagittarius loves you, the more that man loves you, the more he's gonna want to control everything that you do. Like, cause that's one thing Sagittarius men like it's like they gonna do them for sure. Like they gotta explore like they need their space, but in the beginning they may like give you your space and let you get your space, but then the more that they get involved with you, they're in love with you, they can be a bit controlling. Like all that like giving you your space thing, like it's like give me my space, but I'm not gonna give you your space in a sense. But Sagittarius men, like they can be very, very romantic. They're very, very adventurous. They can make you laugh. Sagittarius, they can teach you things, right? Because they like to learn, right? Because of that Jupiter aspect, they like to learn and they like to teach, right? A good teacher will always learn. So being in a relationship with a Sagittarius, like you will always learn new things. Like they like different Sagittarius love different cultures. A Sagittarius will date somebody that's like from a different culture because they like different cultures. Like they like to try different things. They don't like just the norm, right? And sometimes looks don't really matter to Sagittarius. Like they're all about experience. Sagittarius and Geminis, they're all about like experience. Like even like a sexual relationship, that's an experience to them, right? Like you're an experience. When you come into their lives, you're like more so an experience. If that makes sense. Yeah. Pisces. I'm a Pisces. What sign is good for me? All right, so Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Earth sign will be good for you. Taurus. Um, I could say Virgo. That's your opposite sign. That could work. You know what I mean? You guys would be a little bit similar. Um, okay, but mainly like Cancer, Scorpio. Those like your top. Those are your top. And then for the Earth sign, it's Taurus. My wife is a Pisces. We've been together since we've been together since 2006. Like we've been together since 2006, and we got married. Oh shoot! Next year, next October will be 10 years that we've been married, and yeah, so we've been together since 2006. Like, and it's a roller coaster. All relationships are a roller coaster. You know what I mean? But it's all about So when it comes to Taurus, right? In relationships, Taurus, like all right, Taurus men, they can play the field. Like they can play the field. Like in the beginning, if they're not mature, they'll play the field. They'll do whatever. But they won't really like get into a relationship and take it serious, right? But when a Taurus find somebody that they like, you'll meet their mom, you'll meet their family. That's how you know when it's real with a Taurus. When you start meeting their moms, like you start meeting the people that they love, because Taurus can know a lot of people, but they keep a small group, right? And their family means everything to them. So the ones that are operating on a good vibrational scale, like not the ones that's like, you know, going through, life experience and all that, trials and tribulations. I'm talking about like the ones that are serious, right? Taurus is a sign that's committed. When they decide like, hey, I want this person, they will they will be committed for real. Like they're in it for when a Taurus get married, they expect to be married to that person. They're not looking for divorce. They're gonna be like, all right, I want this person, like, right? That fixed energy, right? That's that fixed energy. Like they don't like to move. So it's like once they get with that person, they want to be with that person forever. That's their intentions, right? When they're serious. I'm not talking about when they want to play the field, but when a Taurus wants to be serious, they will show you that they're serious as far as commitment wise. They're like a committed sign, right? That's you know, and Pisces, they love love, like right. They're like a hopeless romantic. Pisces love love, right? When they're serious, they love love, and a Pisces and Taurus can work. I told you, Pisces and Cancer, Pisces and Scorpio. What else? What else? Did I skip anybody? Can we talk about some planet signs and how are they alike? Can we talk about some planets? Sign, right? Like like what planet were you gonna talk about? You got Venus, the planet of love, right? You got Mercury, that's the planet of communication, right? You got the moon, your moon sign is your emotions, how you operate emotionally, right? Like be a little more specific, you know what I mean? So that way I could Mercury. All right. I thought I did Mercury when I was talking about Gemini. All right, so Mercury, right? All right, that's the planet of communication, right? That's how you communicate. That's how you take in. So whatever planet you have, that's Mercury. That's basically how you take in information. That's how you um communicate. That's how, like, when you're watching the radio. I mean, when you're watching TV, listening to the radio, like social media. This is how you translate communication, right? This like communication. Um, so like if you like mine is in my Mercury's in Gemini, right? So like for example, this is what makes me this is why I'm doing this, right? Gemini is the messenger, right? And Gemini, when Gemini and Mercury's together, that's like a planet. That's like their home planet. That goes hand in hand. Just like how Cancer is for the moon is to Cancer, right? That's what the Mercury is to Gemini, right? So this is why, so that when I speak, I'm the messenger. This is why I'm able to like get on camera and like and relate these messages and everything that that I've learned, right? And put it on camera, right? Like, so Mercury is the way I'm giving, the way I internalize the information, and then I spew it out, and then it's how you guys are receiving it and accepting it, right? That's how it goes. I knew you had Mercury in your chart. You're a great storyteller. Thank you. I don't know if that's a compliment but yeah. Are Sag and Taurus compatible? Not really. No bueno. Yo, but if y'all send me a gift, I can see y'all question much more sooner. Wink, wink. You know what I mean? Send a brother some gifts, No, I haven't spoken about a little bit about. I spoke about Leo a little bit. What about Aries man and Pisces women? All I can say is great sex. I ain't got no gifts, but here some likes. Hey, I'll take it. I mean, whatever you can give, I'll take it. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? But I do see it better though. Gemini men are. I do see a message. I do see the messages better when I see the gifts. I mean, cause I'm hopefully what I'm telling you guys, I'm giving you guys good information. Guys, I'm keeping you guys entertained. So just motivate me. Send me some hearts, send me some gifts, whatever. Cause the more you like it, the more people get to see my live. You know what I mean? So, all right, thank you. How should you match your Mercury to your partner? I wouldn't really match my Mercury to my partner. Your Mercury, so basically your Mercury is basically like, that's just in your chart. If you want to, like, if you're asking like how, like, you wouldn't really match your Mercury. Like, your Mercury is your Mercury, and their Mercury is their Mercury, right? But what you can take from your Mercury and somebody else's Mercury is like, all right, if you see somebody Mercury is in Pisces, right? They're Pisces, right? Like that means that, so Pisces, when communicating with a Pisces can go either way, right? You can have a Pisces that's like that's outspoken, or like they're like, or they can be like, don't speak much, right? So, and if you're a sign that, if you have like, let's say Aries can be like sometimes a bit assertive or aggressive. All right, maybe I should like, if I got something to say, I want to say it in this way to my partner. You know what I mean? It's like that's why I say use your chart and use astrology as a guide, right? So like astrology is supposed to help you understand like how to operate with people, right? All right, so I know that my Mercury is in Gemini, so sometimes like I can I can speak loud, too loud, and I don't know my wife Mercury is, but I know that she's a Pisces. But sometimes I know that sometimes it can come off like I'm too passionate, right? So sometimes, and I know that she's a Pisces and she can be sensitive at times. So I know like, hey, tone it down a little bit, like you know like a little bit too passionate. You know what I mean? And this person, so basically you have to just use your chart and you just learn yourself and then it helps you learn others and help you make the situation go smoother. That's what astrology is used as. Use it as a guide, right? So you can have like my Aries, I have Venus, my Venus is in Aries, right? So Venus is how you love, like how your relationship is like the planet of that's the relationship planet, right? So that's how you how you love, like it's all about relationships. So I know that with Aries, Aries can like somebody, get turned on with a person fast, but they can even like get turned off even faster. You know what I mean? So like they get bored easily, right? So I know that like I would get, you can dislike things, like you can dislike certain things, or you thought you liked something that you didn't really like about a person. You know what I mean? So like just use your chart as a guide in a sense. You know what I mean? Like so if you know what you have in Venus, you know, like that's how you operate. You should find out what your wife Mercury to compare. Yeah. So it's kind of hard when the person don't know the time that they were born. You know what I mean? Like so that would be the issue right there. Sure. Thank you, Nay. I don't know how to pronounce it. Nay Naya or Naywaya. I appreciate the gift. I'm just saying thank you just in case because I don't want to overlook that. Yeah, my Venus is in Aries too. It's in Aries. It's like that. Yeah, because the Aries will definitely think that they'll like somebody and they'll be like, oh, I don't know if I like that person anymore. You know what I mean? So with the Aries, I mean, if you got your Venus is in Aries, then you got to like make sure you know what's what because you know how Aries are more like action, more impulsive, right? Like they're like they're like they could be like oh yeah they're very impulsive. You know what I mean? So we live in the same life. My baby daddy is Gemini, but he is the worst parasite I ever came across. Not a parasite. You call that man a parasite? I don't know my time of birth. Yeah, like so because when you do your birth chart, like you can know like where you're born and all that, and that will help. But it's better to get to get it more accurate, a more accurate reading on yourself. It's best to get the time. It's better. But you still can get like a your information like your birth chart, but like the more accurate, the more better. You know what I mean? So it's best to find the time of birth. My Venus is in Aries, and I'm like that. One wrong thing and boom, bye. It's not boom, bye, but I feel you though. Like, how about Pisces and Sag? Pisces and Sag. In real life, I see like Pisces and Sag. I seen it. I know a couple of Pisces and Sag relationships, even to the point like married and all that. It works. It works because one thing I know about those signs, they're mutable signs, right? So they're gonna adapt. They're gonna make. They're gonna adapt. But Pisces will actually adapt, right? They're mutable sign too, right? But is it like the most compatible? No, but it can work. And that's what I was saying to people, like, use astrology as a guide. Don't use it as the end all be all, because if you want it to work, you're gonna make it work. I know some situations that went left, but then they made it work, right? Because of the name of love, in the name of love. So follow instruction. Okay. Yeah. In the name of love, you know. My Sag hates my emotional side. What's your sign? Coco is it? Cocatistics, I think. Tastics, whatever. But Sag and Pisces, alright. Right. Turn off real quick, and I'm an earth sign, so the disconnect is strong. What's your earth sign? I mean, what's your sign? Sharada. I think it says Sharada. I'm sorry if I'm butchering y'all names, because it's hard. Aries female, Cancer male. All right, so Aries and Cancer, that can be a crazy relationship. Like, because one thing about Aries is that they're a fire sign, right? And Cancers are a water sign. But because Cancers can actually be like a what's that word? They can be like tense. They can be intense. So like it's like, so when it goes good, it's good, but when it goes bad, it can be very, very bad between you guys. Like they're not like they're not compatible. And then like just the elements alone, you have the water and fire. Like, you know what I mean? I know a Cancer relationship, a Cancer and Aries relationship, but it's the genders are different. Like it's a Cancer woman and an Aries male. Like, and Cancer have that nurturing energy, right? Especially the women, right? They have that nurture, you know, like they're nurturers, right? And it kind of can work at times, because I say, look, if you know how to deal with, if you can take care of a baby, then you can kind of handle a Aries man, right? And because Aries are the first sign, so they're like the babies of the astrology, right? And Cancers, they're supposed to be nurturers, right? So if you can, it can be chaotic. That's what I'm gonna just say. I'm gonna leave it at that. Exactly, me too. Taurus with Aries Venus. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm a Taurus with Aries Venus. Yep. Me too. Okay. All right. You're Taurus too. Yeah, that's what's up. My husband's a Cancer. My daughter too. I'm the Aries. Yeah, my daughter's a Cancer too. Yo, I love my daughter. Like her, she's so like caring. Yo, that's the thing about Cancers, right? Like Cancers, like I'm afraid for my Cancer daughter, because like she's like, because Cancers can be vulnerable, and that's why Cancers, you guys have to protect yourselves. All the Cancers have to protect themselves, because their hearts is like so like that could be so vulnerable. But this is why y'all be so tough sometimes, because you guys can get hurt easily. Cancers gotta be careful. They want to nurture but can't handle the flame. Damn sure can't. But don't sleep on Cancers though, because Cancers will actually you would think that they're a fire sign. Like you get them to that point. A Cancer, they're one of the most dangerous ones. For real, for real. They're one of the most dangerous ones. Honestly. True, a Cancer man will flip the script. A Cancer will flip this. Will definitely flip the script. But one thing about Cancer men knows how to get. Cancer men are one of the Zodiac signs that understand women, right? Because Cancer has that. I think Cancer is a feminine sign, right? So Cancer men are usually the ones that understand women. Like Cancer men they understand emotions, so they know how to get women. Like when I say they know how to get women, they know how to get women because like they understand what a woman needs, right? They understand what woman needs. So you gotta be careful too with that because they know what women want, and they be having that game. And Cancer men can be sometimes they can be mama's boys too. Like Cancer men can definitely be mama's boys. They will definitely, a lot of them will be mama's boys. No lie. No kizzy. Yeah, you don't want to turn any water sign into boiling water. For real. Especially Scorpio and Aries. You put that water and fire together, you're getting steam. Because people will actually mistake a Scorpio for a fire sign. You have to remember, what Scorpio and Aries have in common is that Mars aspect, right? So Mars is the planet of war. That's all I'm gonna say. Mars is the planet of war, for real. And Scorpio will give you war, and so will Aries. So will Aries. Mess with heart, and you get the storm. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yo, show me some lights. Can I have some lights? Can I get something? Send me some lights. Good morning, good morning. Candy rain, I like that. Candy rain. My love. Candy rain, good morning. Good morning, guys. Guess my age. Can I guess your age? Let me see. It says 1981, so I'm assuming for what, like 43 or something like that? 43? I don't know, 43. What about Taurus and Aries? No bueno. Taurus and Aries, that'll just be like a fun situation. I don't know about Taurus and Aries. No, like I'm wrong with the age. What is it? What's your age? I don't know, but yeah, Taurus and Aries. That would be fun. Like just fun. Like I think you guys would have fun. A lot of fun, a lot of grown fun with Taurus and Aries. I'll tell you that. Capricorn and Capricorn, that could work. Earth and Earth, you know what I'm saying? That can definitely work for sure, for sure. You guess Sag and Virgo. I'll probably say you're probably like 29. Sag and Virgo. All right, Virgo and Cancer. All right, Earth and Water, that can work, right? But Virgo and Cancer, they will have to. Okay, so Virgo will have to understand to be careful because Virgo can be a bit critical at times and say the wrong thing. So when Virgo, like when they're criticizing you, they're like kind of like helping you, right? In a sense, but it may come off as like they're being mean and like criticizing you. And if Virgo has to understand that like you can't be like that all the time with Cancer because Cancer are a water sign, right? So they can take things personal. They will take things to heart, right? So you have to watch what you say to a Cancer. And a Cancer will teach you more emotional intelligence, right? Because Virgos, they understand emotions, but not the way Cancers do, right? Cancers is the water sign. So Virgos are more about I don't feel that, but this is what makes sense to me. This is what this plus this equals that, because they're more logical and more analytical, right? So they're more about tangible, like proof, right? Where Cancer is more about my feelings, right? But it could work, but it's not the most compatible. Sag and Virgos can work too, in a sense. It'll be crazy. It'll be chaotic. But you guys, Sagittarius are very very adventurous, and Virgos are adventurous too. So that can be like a you guys can actually learn from each other, because Virgos will definitely give you some game, like right, and Sagittarius love to learn because they're the ones that will teach you things. So it'll be a very adventurous situation. It can work. Any relationship can work if you make it work, honestly. But we're talking about astrology, so you use that as a guide and make it work how it works. Yo, guys, I can see your questions faster. If you send me a gift. So whoever sends the gift, I will answer that question in that order, right? So if I send if you send me a gift, I'm gonna give it to you. Like I'm gonna put that person first, because it's only fair if they sent the gift, and I'm gonna answer their question first. Like it would be wrong if I answer, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna do it like that. All right. Yeah, logical is F. Yeah, too logical. Taurus, Pisces will definitely work, right? That's earth and water. Like it can work. It'll be a roller coaster. It'll be a roller coaster. But what relationship is not a roller coaster, right? Life is a roller coaster within itself. So, but Taurus and Pisces can definitely work, right? Because if the Pisces is if they're both serious, like relationship wise, it can work because they're both signs that like to be in relationships, right? Like Taurus is like more like they're like a fixed sign. So like when they get somebody and they're serious about that person, they want to stay committed to that person, only that person, right? And Pisces can be loyal too, right? If they're serious, and they're grown about what they're supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? Aries and Gemini have a lot of fun together. They will definitely have a lot of fun together, right? And their fire and air definitely goes together. That goes hand in hand. You know who else will have a lot of fun with Gemini? Leos, right? Because Geminis and Leos have the energy where like they have that child spirit, that youthful energy. That's a fun relationship right there too. And they're very, very compatible a lot. They're very compatible. Yeah, you can have fun with a Cancer, honestly. Where have I been? Are you doing okay health wise? I'm doing okay. I have my days. Like last night, I had a bad night because it rained over where I'm at. So I had pain and all that. But I'm doing okay. Like I know I haven't been on live since like March, whatever. Since March, I haven't been on live since my wife's birthday, March 19th. But I've been, I haven't been in the hospital. Like my sickle cell haven't been acting crazy to where like I haven't been, in the hospital. Oh, so what happened is that I haven't posted in a while, yeah, because I got a new job, right? And I'm here now, whatever. I got a new job, and the training is like 2.5, 3 weeks, and it was very very intense to where it's like if you didn't make the training, put like this, it was like 26 people in my training, and only 8 people finished, and I was one of the 8. So, and it took 2.5, 3 weeks of the training. So it was very, very intense. So I made it to the end, and once I got finished training, I started making videos. So my first video that you see, that was the last day of training. For real. Thank you. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it. Look, the more the gifts, the more better I feel. Real talk. Hey, yo, guys, my birthday next week. My birthday next Sunday, guys. My birthday is next Sunday. As a Taurus, I dated an Aquarius. It was the worst. Yes, Taurus and Aquarius, they're better as friends. They'll be better as friends, right? A Taurus, because sometimes Taurus have this thing where they can be clingy at times. Taurus loves their space, but when they want to be clingy, they will be clingy. And Aquarius needs their space. If you don't give Aquarius their space, they're going to make it and they're going to take it. They're going to make it and they're going to take their space. And Taurus needs their space too, but it's not like the way Aquarius is, right? And Aquarius, It depends if your Aquarius isn't like evolved because they play games. Aquarius will play the field. They will play the field. So it depends how serious the Aquarius was, and Aquarius, yeah, I mean like it can. So Aquarius and Taurus are better as friends. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go live on my birthday. That's what I'm gonna do. Do you think men are logical? Yes. I think men are logical than women. Yes, they are, right? But um you still have men that are emotional, right? You still have men that are like you have Cancer men, you have Scorpio men, you have Pisces men. That still plays an effect. Although like women are work like deals tends to deal with more emotion. You still have men that like that are emotional men. You know what I mean? So sometimes you can find men that's more emotional than women. No lie. You can find men that can be more emotional than women. You know what I mean? But scientifically speaking, men like are supposed to deal with like in what's the facts, right? What's like logic, right? But we all can have we all both genders have both logic and have emotions, right? So scientifically, right, like they're saying that men are supposed to be more logical, but that does not mean that women aren't logical, if that makes sense, right? um Women needs their emotions, right, because all types of intelligence is important, right? like logic can only go but so far, right? Emotion can only go but so far, right? Like I can be like my wife could be like she's a Pisces, right? So she be like, oh, like something's not right with this person. I don't think you should hang out with this person. I can only see but so far, like what makes sense to me, but she can feel like this person not right. You know what I mean? Um, so that's why you gotta appreciate every type of intelligence. So you gotta appreciate the emotional intelligence. You gotta appreciate the logical intelligence. You know what I mean? You gotta appreciate it. So I don't think one is better than the other, but men scientifically are supposed to be, but but women, that doesn't mean women aren't logical. Like that, there's no such thing. Women are logical too, and I'm telling you, you'll find some emotional men, man. I'm telling you, sensitive. Like Taurus, like Earth signs aren't really emotional. They're more so like sensitive though. Like Taurus are sensitive, right? And then you have to remember, right? Whatever your opposite sign is, you pull energy from that opposite sign. That's like your shadow, right? So Scorpio, is the opposite sign of Taurus, right? So I'm a Taurus. Like I'm not emotional, but I'm sensitive. But my sensitivity, I won't show you my sensitivity. Like a Scorpio, they won't show you their emotions. Scorpio is a water sign, but out of all the water signs, like you will see emotion. You will see like the emotions of a Cancer more than like a Pisces. I mean, more than like a Scorpio. Like Pisces and Cancer, they can show their emotions more, but like Scorpio will they're emotional, but they will go like and kind of hide, not hide, but like you have to be close to them to know that they're very emotional people, because like they see that as weakness, but they're emotional, right? So when it comes to Taurus, like they're sensitive, they hide how they feel, like their sensitivity, but they're very, very sensitive people. Taurus are sensitive people. Thank you, Lady Yes. I appreciate the gift. I appreciate the gift. Thank you. I appreciate it. Libra men are sensitive as F to me. Um, Libra men, do they show it though? Let me see. Libra men. I mean, their moon. So you have to, and also what is the person's moon too? That plays a big part. Like my moon is in Virgo, so I'm not like really emotional. Like Virgos aren't emotional, but they're sensitive. Yes, if they love you. Yes, that's Libra men can be jealous too. If they love you, they can be very, very jealous. Like you see the jealous side of them. Like I see, like that was crazy. Like they play it cool, but they can be jealous. Like when they're in love, they jealous. Like, and people think that Libras, like they call Libras the people pleasers and all that. Like Libras will get with you. They will get with you. Like they can be very, very, like they can be like that for real. They can be. They're not afraid of. They're not afraid of confrontation. They just don't like confrontation because of Venus. Leo men, what do you know? Leo men, they wear their hearts on their sleeve. Well, Leo men definitely wear their hearts on. Leos at all. I mean Leos period. They wear their hearts on their sleeve. Like Leo. Ooh, thank you, lady. Lady eyes. Lady eyes. Thank you. I appreciate the gifts for real. Leo men, they rule the heart. Leos rule the heart, period, right? Every zodiac sign rules a part of the body. Leos rule the heart. So like Leos take things personal. They take things personal. So if you're asking, well, what about Leo men as far as like do they get jealous or are they sensitive? Yes, they are. They're emotional because they wear their heart on their sleeve. They are like this is why Leos they're braveheart people. Like they can be courageous. They can have like a lot of courage. They deal with the heart, right? They can be brave. You know what I mean? Like they that's what they deal with is the heart. They are the heart. If that's what you were asking. But Leo men, they're very, very charming. They know what to say. They know what to do. They know how to get what they want. They're very, very charming for real. And if they love you, they're gonna hold you down. They can be loyal, you know. Yes, they can lie. They can be blunt because fire signs are supposed to be the ones that are blunt, right? That are more honest. Leos can be blunt, but you know, like they can lie. All signs lie. Men lie. Women lie. Right. But there are signs that tend to lie a little more than others. Right. And that's Leo. That's Libra. Um, Gemini. Like Gemini, they tell like different lies. Gemini like tell like little white lies. Like lies that just cause they were bored. That's what Gemini will tell lies just cause they were bored. Like just to do something when there's nothing to do type stuff. You know what I mean? Like little white lies. You know what I mean? Shout out to you, Leo. Best friend Leo. She's cool, just rough. Yeah. Um, Leo's what you call it? Like I know a lot of Leos too. They take a lot of things to heart at times. You know what I mean? But they could be very, very loyal. Like if you got a Leo with you and somebody's trying to fight you, that fight is not gonna be just your fight. The Leo will take over. Most Leos would they that's their fight. If somebody's trying to fight you and they love you, it keep going off, whatever. And I'm gonna get off. You know what I mean? It was cool talking to you guys. I love